What's up, y'all? I'm Mr. Powerman 33 and I'm back with another video. And I've been real bog, having a lot of stuff going on. But I'm here with the video I've been waiting to bring y'all for a little while, and it is what all I got for Christmas. And this is, I guess I'm gonna say it's a haul, but it's gonna be a pretty long video. I'm gonna try and keep it short and simple though, maybe however long, maybe 20 minutes, but it's 4 fragrances, 2 body sprays. So the 2 body sprays will probably be the shortest, so I actually will knock those out first, and then I'll go from there. So let's start the video. All right, y'all, so we're gonna start off with this, which is really basic, but of course, it actually smells way better than what I thought. It's Axe body spray, Blue Lavender, which is, I guess, but Axe did their little rebrand and all of that. I don't know if y'all can see it. And I was trying to see how my phone is right here, so I'm not gonna be able to scan this. But what they got on here smells finer than fine fragrance. The back and all of that. See if y'all can see that. Let that focus in. And I got a gift on my girl. She got me some AirPods literally not long ago. So now my videos will sound a bit better, which is perfect. I'm also kind of talking a little because I'm trying not to yell into these because I don't know how the audio sounds yet. So that's kind of one of those things. But I'm gonna spray this. And I guess Blue Lavender. Oh, it's all right on the front. Blue Lavender mint, because I was finna say mint because you get that smell from it. And then amber, that little sweet kind of sticky type smell. And I hadn't worn it yet, I'm gonna be so honest, just because it's body spray. But sometimes you might not feel like wearing cologne, or you might not want to wear nothing. It might be a super hot day, or it might be somewhere you just like, oh, let me do body spray instead of cologne. So I got like, I don't know if y'all can hear that, but that's my son up in there, the dog, playing with one of his bark box toys. But with that being said, it actually smells, it does smell way better. Like, for it to be Axe, it smells, way better than what I originally would think it'd smell. But, still haven't worn it. You could definitely probably wear it, you're an older person, like, grown man, you might want to wear this to work. It's actually really not that bad, but of course it's just not something that I haven't been able to wear yet because I've been wearing more of my cologne. And then next up, Bath and Body Works, the other body spray I got, and that is from their stuff. See if that starts to go in. So Freshwater, and the notes that it has on here, which I actually think I done sprayed this a little bit, not like a full wear or nothing, but I think I done sprayed it. And I feel like body spray does last a pretty long time. But the notes that it says that it has on here is Italian bergamot, spring water, and oak moss. And show y'all the back. Let the thing focus in, which is nice. I am about to spray it. Oh, locked it. It's gonna be real strong in here. Now, for some reason, this particular smell is one of those smells that I feel like you just, like, just being younger, you just smell this on your typical older man. Like that clean, kind of sweet, but really not sweet type of smell. Because, of course, bergamot, like, sweet, but it's not like you putting apple, or you putting some sort of thing that's like really sweet. It's just like a nice citrus, like in that type of line, that smell. And then the crisp water, almost like Irish Spring soap, but really not Irish Spring. So it's like one of those smells that you get that's just like, oh my goodness, he just got on. Oh my goodness. This smell is actually one of those things, like that core memory, like somebody that might have when Axe was like, when it was like originally Axe. overspray the axe and you choking somebody out because you done put too much body spray on. This is that smell. This is exactly that smell. So I'd probably be really careful on spraying this. Let's just be honest. And I've had more. Like I have two of these in my hometown, because I don't stay in my hometown anymore. Black tie and bourbon, I believe. Bourbon's good, and black tie. And crazy enough, I think my brother freaking sprayed my whole thing of the black tie one, or it's bourbon, whichever one, but it's basically gone. And the door just closed because the wind and the AC just kicked on. But, so those are those two. And then now we're gonna start with the next thing. And I have my laptop right here too, because I'm trying to get this set up right for real. But now we're gonna start with what I actually started on originally that I put in my last video, the Valentine's Day video, which I thought was a really good video. Go check that out if you have time. And that is Ralph's Club, New York. My girlfriend got me this as one of my Christmas gifts. She got me another one, which I'm really excited about. We went to Orlando for her birthday and our anniversary, and these are two fragrances I brought with me. Only two, 10 mils, and when I say amazing, I love both of these. And this is gonna get a full bottle. That actually might get a full bottle too. And then I want to get one of the 67s. I need to go smell the 67 Extreme that just came out. I wanted the EDT, and then the EDP came out. I was like, okay, but kind of the EDT a little better, but the Extreme is supposed to be really good. So I want to go smell that. I want to go smell the Valentino. I want to get the chance to go smell that. It's a lot of stuff that I want to get to go smell. And crazy enough, when I was describing this in the video, I was like, cherry. I said like cherry. I knew it wasn't cherry because cherry is tart, like a little tart. And I was looking at this a bit earlier, and it was saying black currant, and I was like, that makes a lot of sense. Like that sweet fruit, and it's not like like some things are like sweet and like okay sweet, like pears like a juicy, because of course that's like now that I'm thinking about it, when you describe those things, it really is like describing on how it tastes when you eat the fruit. Like cherry is like like tart, like you get some sweet cherries for real, but cherries are tart. Never had black currant or whatever black currant is. I'm actually gonna look this up while I'm talking with y'all to see what this looks like. Black currant is a species, okay, whatever. I'm trying to see what it actually looks like. Also black, of course, berry, whatever. But that is what's in this, and when I spray this, because I can honestly say I'm not spraying this, but that's sweet from the black currant, and then I found out that woods, which actually the woods makes sense, and then there's supposed to be vanilla in this, and that makes more sense. It's just like it's one of these. It's an addictive smell. Wear this in the cold. You could possibly wear it while it's warm out. I feel like it might be a little too much to wear it while it's like super hot, but like spring, winter, fall. Like I just don't feel like it's summer appropriate for real. But when I wore this while I was out in Orlando, I've worn it multiple times, and I kind of I'm not going to baby this because it's a 10 mil. And I know for a fact I'm getting a bottle of this 60 mil. I might just do a 60 mil because I got a 10 mil already. And not the big bottle, because like I said, nobody's paying for this except for me. But when I wore this, I can say that this was on my skin all day. On my skin, we went to, I'm trying to think, I think this was the day we went to Disney World that I wore this. I think that's the day. So we went to Orlando. We were there from Thursday to Sunday. We went basically we tried to make it a 4-day trip: Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then we had Monday off. It was a holiday, which was perfect. So we spread it out, had a nice time, and we were able to really enjoy it. And when I say I wore this to dinner, that's what that was. And you come just like sometimes you just not even sometimes you smell good if you put something on. Or I would hope that you feel like you smell good, because when I smell, like I'm like, dang, I smell really good. That's a real thing, of just knowing that you smell good. And I would hope that you feel like that when you wear stuff. So I'm actually gonna pull it up on Fragrance. I put it up on the Ralph Lauren website earlier, which is how I found out. Like, oh, blackcurrant vanilla. I think it was like, it said ambery vanilla. It said something like that, and then wood. And I was like, oh, okay, that makes a lot of sense. So yeah, bourbon vanilla. I was correct. And like thinking about it, because like I knew for a fact that like the initial smell, I'm like, okay, nice berry. Now the bergamot and the mandarin, kind of can tell. Geranium, I can kind of tell. I feel like I'm starting to get better with smelling geranium. And then it says, so the top notes are blackcurrant, bergamot, Italian mandarin. The middle notes for your article, it's saying lavender. I get a bit of lavender, sandalwood, geranium, and then the base notes are bourbon, vanilla, fir, and oak moss. And I ain't gonna lie, this is gonna smell like, I really don't want to spray this, but I know I'm getting a bottle. And I should have grabbed test strips, because I had test strips out originally, and yeah. And I'm wearing Tender Amber right now, actually, because I've been up since 6 a.m. I took a 30-minute nap, which is the bags and everything. But I've been up since 6 a.m. It's 5 or so. I'm gonna do this, go work out, or do a light workout. Maybe I try and do a bit of core, some stretching, mobility, run, sauna, keep it, because gotta lose weight, which is one of those things I need to start doing on the channel, because I filmed a lot of workout content, but I haven't posted any of it, so whatever. That's the only bad part. Like, I'm spraying all this stuff and it smells crazy. It smells like a fragrance store. But I had to, because it's a little too strong in here now, I ain't gonna lie. I'm a little mad at myself, but I'm not. One, waste this spray, but I'm like, from the jump, I feel like I get the blackcurrant, the bourbon vanilla, and then start to get hit with the sandalwood. I don't know what fir smells like fir resin, whatever, and oak moss. Don't really know what it smells like exactly, or at least I can't pinpoint it yet. But the blackcurrant, the sandalwood, the bourbon vanilla, the mandarin, not really. You see what I'm saying? But definitely the bergamot and the Italian mandarin. Like, I want to try and look for it there. Okay, the bergamot I can smell. I can tell the bergamot a little bit. Just one, because I just sprayed something else with bergamot in it. So the blackcurrant, the bergamot, the lavender, the sandalwood, and it's to describe this is almost like a cherry. Like, for me, like, my nose, it comes off like a sweet cherry, like not exactly cherry because it's blackcurrant, but a fruit that's reminiscent of cherry, which of course I haven't tasted a blackcurrant, but now knowing that makes sense. But that with vanilla, the bit of like darkness from the bourbon, that makes it like really almost like kind of addictive. Like bourbon has like that thick, like not thick, but like a strong pungent smell, and when you mix it with vanilla, it's almost like not ice cream, but like it just makes it seem like you could do probably bourbon vanilla in coffee, and I feel like that makes sense. You see what I'm saying? Like what vanilla does to a fragrance, like that sweet almost like, oh, you can kind of like that, and that's what I get. The blackcurrant and the blackcurrant, that's what like it almost makes it to where you can like taste the smell. You know, like with some things you smell it, it's like, oh, that makes me want this. That's what I get from it. And when like I said, I feel like it lasts all day. And I might wear this to church tomorrow. Now I actually want to wear it the next fragrance. I've been wanting to wear it, but I haven't yet. And I've been wanting to wear it again, and I haven't recently. So that's kind of been that thing. But I've been like so happy and so excited to have both of these. One like the other, like this one I'm about to show. I was on the fence about it just because it's like just by who made it or who's a help on it. But truthfully, it's a damn good fragrance. It's basic or not, whatever somebody else might say, but it's an amazing fragrance. And that next fragrance by, how do I say this again? Fragrance World Fragrance House. I think that's what it is. Fragrance World Fragrance House. Summer Mink. And I wore this to Disney World and love it. Y'all probably can't see it, but of course it will have a dent because it's a 10 mil, but I've worn it. You know, both of those, I wish I could see where this one was, but Summer Mink, Fragrance World, Fragrance House. Yep, Summer Mink, that's how it says it. Fragrance World, Fragrance House, Summer Mink. You know, try to let it focus. And I'm actually really confused about what this has in it. I really, like, since they're 10 mils, I kind of just don't want to spray on camera. But I like how this 10 mil looks. It's hefty, and I don't know if anybody else feels like that, but I feel like this isn't actually 10 milliliters. Just comparatively, how both of these look, I just don't feel like this is 10 milliliters. But, you know, you win some, you lose some. Either way it go, it's strong enough to where it doesn't, I ain't gonna say that it doesn't matter, but, you know, definitely crazy. Fragrance World, Fragrance House, Summer Mink. Like, I think this would be worth like a 1 ounce bottle. Like, I might, you know, especially if I can find on like Joma Shop, a 1 ounce bottle, or maybe just pick up another 10 mil if possible. But let's see, cause I don't know exactly. Oh, orange. That makes sense. Some sort of orange, citrus. It's so. And before I even say the notes, like what I get from it is orange. It's like a powdery. Like it's strong, but it's light. So like something that like resembles like a powdery smell. So like almost like pin on baby powder, but with like a little bit of fruit. Like say you take a bath with, because that's like the thing, like before getting into any sort of fragrance, or like even just having fragrance and not kind of body wash is the first thing that comes to my mind. So say you have like a Jesus, almost not like, but you know how Olay has like, you know, body, because Olay is like a woman's body wash for the most part, you know, or your woman cosmetics Olay. Having like one of the fruit body washes, then you come in, you know, powder, nice lotion, might be scented, might be unscented, and then you get, it's like orange, not blueberry, not like, but it's some sort of oranges for sure, some sort of orange mandarin, and some sort of like orange powdery, not orangish, orange powdery, and then something that's like sweet, but not like too sweet. Like it's like almost air freshener type smell for me. And I don't, florals, that is what's, florals, okay. So now, once I see what this says, I'm gonna be able, and that makes a lot of sense. I'm like, floral musk. So that's what it is. So the top notes are citrus, clary sage. I really don't understand clary sage, but you get the spice too, and then petitgrain. So clary sage, petitgrain, those are the top notes. And the middle notes are jasmine, sambac, rose. Now, I honestly, like, rose is very understandable, like what my nose gets. And then spices, rose, spices, okay. So definitely citrus, rose, spices, what my nose can tell. The clary sage and petitgrain, not really. Like jasmine, I don't know. But I think I've said that I want to get my hands on Moschino Toy Boy because it's supposed to have rose in it, and that's different. You see, and I like this, so I might like that, and I feel like it will because people say it's underrated, and they have Toy Boy 2 out. If I like Toy Boy, if I get a 1 meal of that, I mean a 1 ounce of that, and then something else, and I like it, you know, try and get 2 as well. And then the base notes are musk. I can smell the musk like that. That makes sense. And then vetiver. And you know what's crazy? I might try and layer, maybe I try and layer Montclair in this one day, which might be kind of cool. Like, but would that be too musky? Who knows? Or would it be like, I kind of want to see, because I feel like this is more mass appealing, that, and the Montclair is a bit more older gentleman like, you see what I'm saying? But I think they might go good together. And you know, both of these are actually really good performers, and I could be because of the weather while we was in Orlando, where it's just like not too hot. It was cold. Like it was definitely cool. It was cool during the morning at Disney World, but once it hit like 2 o'clock, you could tell it started to warm up. Got a chance to take off my hoodie. I definitely wore a hoodie. I wore a hoodie and a hat to start off with. And like Disney World perspective, it was fun. Plan on going back to Orlando. You know, but this, like, I am more than sure that this, like, if you aren't crazy about fragrance, because I'm not gonna say I really do love fragrance, but this is something that I feel like, you know, if you're open, or you know, if you're like open to different smells, like it's mass appealing, but it's not like the same, like, because the one rose, a lot of men on around be like, oh, I'm wearing rose, but this is really good. Like I can smell like the rose, the spice, musk, like that. Like I don't understand. Like you know what? Like it's like you can say that somebody's musky, but musk is like but you can tell. And then the citruses, because the citrus pop off the top. The citrus and the rose is probably what pops off at the top the most in my brain. Like it says sage, and I'm gonna spray this because I'll spray that. It is strong as a mug in here, but that's it. I feel like the sage might be the other thing that I smell off the top. So maybe it's the citrus and the clary sage. I don't know what petitgrain smells like at all. But that, and then like the jasmine, the rose, the spice, I can smell that. Like I can actually smell that. And at the dry down, like musk, I get those. I didn't even do a full spray of that because, like I said, both of these are 10 mils, maybe a 1 mil of this, but definitely like a 2-ounce bottle of that. I think it's a 2-ounce bottle that comes in. That will be grabbed. And now that this is done, because I messed this up trying to open this. I was so excited about both of these. Really, I was more excited about this, but now that both of those are open, these can get tossed because I don't need them. They don't have none on them for real. So these were both gifts from my girlfriend, and I love them so much. So these are the top 2. Now the next one that I got, was from her mom, and I was so surprised about it. It definitely is like a older type of scent, type of smell, but I was so surprised when I wore it. It like, these are the fragrances that remind me of childhood, of smelling like what grown men were smelling like. And The fragrance is Burberry for Men, and it's 100 milliliter. And I'm gonna be so honest, this box is for sure going on the trash. But it's like to describe this like Irish Spring, and this is definitely probably like Fougere. This probably has like some this Fougere, Irish Spring, clean, classic, manly. Might be it's a spice that's in here that's probably like not cinnamon, but like whatever spice this is, I'm gonna be able to tell y'all. I'm not gonna spray this though. I can be honest. I've worn this to the office, and this will be another fragrance that I wore to the office. I have a whole freaking John Barbados in there that I haven't. I really bought that just to buy it type, and that's what I don't want to do. I'm trying to think whether I sell it or something. I'm gonna do a video on it, probably a short or something, but I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. But it's whatever. I don't know how to describe this, so I'm for sure just gonna look this up. Just be honest, it's a classic men's fragrance. Like, you know that this is your uncle, your grandpa. And this came out in 1995. Bro, like, that is my nose. The only thing I get from that is like mint is at the top, mint and thyme and bergamot. Cause it's not that sweet, but that, so thyme, mint. Another one of these that had mint, the Blue Lavender. That's why, cause I'm like, that makes sense in oak moss. So I don't know if I'm gonna pick cards up for these, but the top notes for this is definitely like older. Now the vanilla and amber at the base, I have to once I rewear it, I'll be able to like really get my nose on it. But the top notes are mint, lavender, bergamot, and thyme. That make me want to go grab thyme out the seasoning rack. But the middle notes are cedar, sandalwood, geranium. Now, I'm gonna have to really go with like something that has like geranium as a top note, jasmine and oak moss, because I really want to figure. I'm feel like I know what geranium. Let me not say that. A lot of the fragrances that have geranium in it, I feel like I can point it out, but I don't know. I almost feel like I was talking too low. But in the base notes are musk, vanilla, and amber. From this to this, I don't know. I have to really compare these. The base notes being that though, would I want to combine these? No. Can I combine them? Yes, but I don't want to. This is by itself. Like some stuff you want to layer. Like I had one thing that I would layer was it was a Chanel or a sample Chanel eau de cologne, and I think it was Feeling Chill from Juice Box. I want to get a full bottle of that, and I want to get a full bottle of Goldfield and Banks Bohemian Lime. But this is definitely a man's fragrance. Like if I'm going out to handle business or something, this is probably interviews, this office, this, and I have a nice bit of fragrances like that. You know, suit, tie. I'm going. Let's say it's like a 2000s, a 2000 style party. I'm wearing this to the party because guess what? It's 1995. People was wearing this 2000s, early 2000s. So I've worn it once, I think, maybe twice. And I gotta switch up the office fragrances. So this is finna start getting a lot of wear. I try not to wear my fragrances until I can do the video, but I think that it just don't make sense because I really be excited. And the last fragrance that I got for Christmas was Polo Red EDT, and this, I believe it's supposed to have coffee in it. Like both of these are for sure like fragrances, like a cologne that I smelled as a child, and of course didn't know the name, but now I know it. and it's cool. But it's like, dang, that's crazy how time can beat. Polo Red EDT. This is the EDT. I'm pretty sure it's the EDT. Gotta look at this drop. Like, I don't feel like it's too much to this, so that's why I'm not like really just being like, oh, this is this and this is that. Yeah, EDT. You know, because I feel like anybody has seen this, or you know, you close to it. You know, I'm not like, oh, somebody is. This came out in 2013. No. This isn't that one. I'm trying to find the clear Polo Red EDT. Yeah, Polo Red EDT. Polo Red. No. So I'm gonna look it up like this then. I'm gonna look on Ulta. Cause that didn't, I feel like that didn't give me the right, like what I was looking for. Details. Oh my goodness. What is the olfactive family of this? Oh my goodness, something that smells really good to me. YSL, Libre, Berry Crush. Of course for women. Money. Oh my goodness. That right there. Crazy. You know. So here we go. These are the top notes. Juniper. I love Juniper. I'm not even gonna lie. The deodorant that I use has Juniper. It's Arm & Hammer Essentials Juniper. Or the other one, the lavender. I think it's lavender. But the top notes as far as what Ulta is saying is lemon, bergamot, and juniper. And then the middle notes are red saffron, clary sage, lavender, and then the base is cedarwood, vetiver, vanilla. So crazy. I didn't know that this many of these fragrances was gonna have vanilla in it. That's 1, 2, 3, and I believe 4, and then I think 5 might have had. I wore this like twice, I think. Twice. Now this was given to me by a neighbor of mine, and so I kinda not on the fence, but the fragrance has a story behind it, is what I'm gonna say. So I kinda like, I'm definitely gonna wear it because you gave it to me to wear. But will I be like super just like get us away or something? No. I definitely thought this would have had like coffee or something in it. Like, it's kind of dark, but this is like really so like, I feel like that's the Polo Red is cold weather for like kind of coldish weather for me. You see, no, not letting them know my location, but this had vanilla in it, and I was surprised. The Burberry had vanilla in it. I know the Ralph Lauren has vanilla in it, and the Fragrance World didn't have vanilla. The Summer Mink didn't have vanilla in it, but a lot of these have vanilla in it, or like amber. Of course, citrus. Citrus is like a common, you know, smell, which is very much, you know, whatever. But my experience, I can spray this as much as I want. It's 4 ounce bottle, like. This is like, I bet you one of the fragrances I've had, like when I was smaller, had that like was similar to this, because I feel like I have something that's similar to this already. Nah, maybe not, but I'm like, I don't know how I could say I just would describe this, because like Polo smells like Polo for the most part. Like, I feel like when you have this, you know what this is. Like, Polo is, for me, is always like cleaning a bunch of Polo clothes. Now I have 2 Polo fragrances, and I'll probably have 3, because 67. And then I wanted to try a Polo Sport, but now that I got these, I really don't even care to have a Polo Sport or Polo Ralph Lauren Sport. Definitely want 67, and then I want to get a bigger bottle of this because that gets worn. That's going to get worn. I'm going to go through this. This, I don't know how quick, but I don't think that's going to be too long. It might be a year, maybe. It definitely might be like a year, but it's only a 10 mil bottle, and I spray like 5 times when I wear fragrance unless it's too strong. So that's that. And let me go back to Ulta, because these fragrances remind me of haircuts, being at the barbershop with older folks, listening to their conversations, or being out with my grandpa, or being at church where you definitely smell this, and you probably smell this as well. And being at school in elementary or something, and just being around older adults. That's what that brings to my mind. That's those flashbacks of being younger, and that's kind of what's nice about fragrance and everything, and what you get with those experiences, just being able to recall those times, But yeah, fresh and Oriental makes sense though, because the whole juniper, the saffron, clary sage, those things, that's more spice-like, which I get, that's my spice for sure, and that's kind of the thing. But the whole lemon, I'm kind of unsure as far as lemon and bergamot. Like juniper, yes, now that I'm seeing it, it's like, oh, okay, I can point that out. Okay, lemon and bergamot, now I do the lemon, because I just got that rindy, kind of sours type smell from it, and I get it now, and that is really cool and amazing. I'm glad that I was able to. I'm glad I got my hands on it. I'm glad, and this box is now in the trash. Don't need it. But to go ahead and put these in a ranking scale of what I've enjoyed the most. This is number 1. This is number 2. 1 and 2, or you can say first. Top for first. Top for second could be both of these. Crazy enough, I haven't worn it yet, but whatever. Top for second could be both of these, and then third place would be the Freshwater and the Burberry Touch. But truth be told, if we was to go in a different order, I'd possibly put first and second, like I said, third, fourth, fifth. Those are interchangeable, I feel like, for me, for real. And then this is last, just because of, I know that when I spray this, I'm gonna smell, and I'm gonna have to be real cautious about what and how much I'm spraying of that. And that's just the thing about it, and it's not a bad thing. It's just one of those things, dang, it's super duper strong, and that's okay. But thank y'all. If y'all have watched this far, I appreciate it. I would love, and yes, I love y'all. Feel free to like, share, comment, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think. If y'all have y'all hands on either one of these, let me know what you think, because I love them. I really love this. I really like this. And I'm gonna try and get some more out of this. Mess around, wear it to church tomorrow, or mess around and wear this one to church tomorrow. Been doing a lot of stuff as far as, I really do like this actually. It's crazy. This smells really good for it to be a body spray, in my opinion. And I'm excited about it. I'm so blessed, to be able to be here another year, to have this much gifted to me as far as Christmas is concerned, to be able to celebrate with family, friends, and loved ones, and just to be able to experience another year of love. And I thank y'all too, because I feel really love doing this, and I enjoy doing it. But I don't want to keep it too long. Like I said, Please feel free to like, share, comment, subscribe. It's Mr. Powerman 33, and I'll catch y'all later. Peace.